Hey guys! Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I switch rooms and I have more shelves. I have these 2.5, basically two big parts of the shelf and then the one small shelf that I need to finish filling up with some books. But, you know, I'm excited. Now I'm on the hunt for a reading chair. But if you cannot tell, we're doing another FairyLoot unboxing. This one seems like it's taller. Got my precious Sting letter opener. I'm excited to see what's, in the box. All right, so this is what you see. All right, so I'm gonna take all the packing peanuts out. I'm gonna, so that way they're not just all over, the shelf. Not the shelf, sorry. Not all over the floor. These will be, there's a lot. Okay, so I'll just leave some of them in there. Okay, so this is the spoiler card. I'm not gonna look at it other than after each item. First thing I see is a book sleeve, and I want to say this looks like Divine Rivals. And the tags are different. They're more like recyclable thing. Yep, Divine Rivals. It's designed by if you can see that. It's nice and awesome, and got some nice shiny silky material. I have not read this book, like trilogy, or not trilogy, duology yet. I think it's a duology anyway, but I'm very intrigued by it. Oh, I'm gonna also take my shoes off because but yeah. Okay, so next we have the floating world overlays. Ooh. Okay, and so they do have the yeah, okay, so on the spoiler card they have the chapters that they go for. I'm not gonna say who they're designed by because I don't want to like butcher the name at all, but the packaging, this envelope that they're held in is Blanca.design. We're gonna try to do these like one at a time because they're like see-through. So there's this one. I did get the privilege of reading this book here through ARC, so I'm very excited, and I do want to do a reread because of when you're reading an ARC, it's not a finished copy, and so there could be changes to everything. So next is the Floating World pen. Is this trying to tell me that's what this month's book is? I don't know, but I do love a good, pretty enamel pen. The design is by Sarah, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, .arts. So it's very, very pretty. I will eventually, like once my library is, complete, I will be doing a like tour video of it. So, all right. Next is, oh, yes. This is a Howl's Moving Castle puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces. Y'all best believe that when I put this together, I'm gonna make sure that I have like some cardboard or something to it, and then I want to get the puzzle glue because this is gonna go up on my library wall because I am a big like Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, you know, Spirited Away. I want to see like if I can get this open without. Some puzzles just, you know, the boxes just don't like me, but so that's the picture. So yeah. I'm very excited because I have the FairyLoot edition. I pre-ordered the Amazon copy, and then I want to get one of the older copies of it because, you know, and then I also have the FairyLoot edition of Kiki's Delivery Service and the regular one. And yeah. All right. Okay, that's weird. I got doubles. But these are characters from The Floating World by Axio. So we have Ren as the Queen of Planets and Sunho. See, this is why I don't like it. As the King of Planets. So yeah, and again, y'all know that I sell these. I just don't have them up on my Mercari just yet. But yeah, that being that I have doubles, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. So we'll have to, I might do like, I know I'm gonna sell the, like maybe the second copy, like, you know, copies by themselves. And then I do have a bunch of other ones that I, you know, have saved up and whatnot. Okay, so the bookmark. Do we have not? Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. We don't get the little thing. Ooh, I don't know how well I like this cover, if I'm just being honest. I like the US cover one of it. So I'm definitely gonna be ordering me a copy of it. But isn't this so pretty though? The foliage, the sprayed stenciled edges. I don't know if there's a, you know, so this is underneath the dust jacket. This is really pretty, by the way. The end pages, let's see, they're different. Obviously, you know, the author's letter on the inside of the book, and then it's signed at the end of the Whitney, no ma'am. I've read XOXO. I want to read ASAP and The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. Overall, I want to read the rest of her work because I like it a lot. And so, and then it's got like a little map. But overall, I am very excited. Is there anything like extra at the end? See some annotation stuff. Ooh, okay, so there's gonna be a second book, and it's gonna be The Demon and the Light. And then in this, the FairyLoot edition, you get I'm guessing there's, because I can't remember, it's been a while. There's like 37 chapters, and then as the bonus content, you get an annotated chapter 36, which is really amazing. All right, let's. it's pretty, but I still like the US cover. I don't have my phone with me, or I would show it to you, but yeah. I will have to say, out of everything, I love the page overlays. I love the pen, but this is by far my favorite because I've been really getting into puzzles. I have one puzzle that I put together a while back when I was in the other room. I switched rooms, that way I could have a lighting source and be able to utilize my space any time of the day. I'm sure gonna try to without tearing the bottom. Oh wait, I know why. Okay, hold on. That is why. Okay. Yeah. There was some like tapey stuff on the bottom. I don't like the puzzles that have like the cardboard little slot and then you have to cut it because I suck at cutting. But yeah, they're not bad pieces. And then I can ooh, and kind of like an art print. Like an art print poster. So exciting. And then since I like to utilize things that are useful, I will also, once I put the puzzle together and then it goes up on my wall, I will be utilizing the box, obviously. But yeah, the puzzle is by far my favorite out of everything. But yeah, if you've made it this far, leave a fairy emoji and comment what your current read is. I am currently reading The Devils by Joe Abercrombie, my first Joe Abercrombie book. I am buddy reading it with my very good friend Stephanie. And then I kind of already have set in stone what I want to read after that, but I might save that copy up there, Shields of Sparrows, for Summerween, but I'm not entirely sure, so I might just still start it and figure out other stuff by pulling stuff out of my TBR jar, because yeah, why not, right? So yeah, bye you guys.